just wanted to add one thing before we get into the video. We all know by now what is going on right now in the world, and especially in America. But it does not matter where you are and who you are. We should all inform ourselves about what is going on. Listen to Black voices and support. Either sign petitions or, if you can, donate. I will leave some links down below in the description. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I want to do my very first 24-hour readathon. I have attempted to do one of these before, but I just never stick to them somehow, and I'm also not the best at constantly reading. Like, I need breaks in between. But today I really want to try and read for 24 hours. Let me first show you the books I'm planning to read in this 24-hour period. And yeah, so firstly, I want to finish my currently readings. Firstly, that is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Young. I'm not that far into it. I'm only on page 56, so I still have a lot to go. But yeah, my goal is to finish this one today. Usually I don't do that. Like, I really take my time with reading, but for this readathon I'm going to try. And I'm also listening to an audiobook, and that is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And I have already listened to quite a lot. I think I have like 4 hours left, and then I'm listening on 1.5 speed. So I'm definitely going to finish this one today. And I don't think I'm going to do much else reading, just because Girls of Paper and Fire will take me the longest time. But just in case, I have 2 shorter reads, and that is one, a comic for Avatar: The Last Airbender, and this is a collection of stories set after the show, I believe, and it's called Team Avatar Tales. I'm definitely going to finish this one today because these only take me like half an hour. And then I have a comic as well, or a graphic novel, that I have had on my shelf for quite a while now, so I definitely need to get to this one as well. And that is The Lightning Thief by Percy Jackson, the comic edition. I have obviously already read Percy Jackson, but just I'm really missing the story a bit, and I think this is a good way to recap. And yeah, I also have the next 3 volumes, so I really need to start this comic series. But yeah, it's now nearly 3 o'clock, so I think we can start. this has kind of been a fail so far. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this has happened. But yeah, I was listening to my audiobook and I was laying in bed. You probably know where the story is going to go, but I just fell asleep for over 3 hours. Oops. But yeah, sometimes I just need to catch up on my sleep. It might be because I start working at 7 a.m. and sometimes I just don't go to bed accordingly. But why today? Oh my goodness. But it's now 9:15 and hopefully I got some reading done. But yeah, I managed to finish my audiobook, which is good. And I liked it, but it was like not amazing. I was really enjoying it in the beginning, but I don't know. Sometimes I just didn't find it necessary. So yeah, it's a 3-star read for me. For Girls of Paper and Fire, I'm really enjoying that so far. I love the writing style and just the world is so interesting, and I'm only on page like 60 something, so yeah, hopefully I'll get a lot of reading done tonight, and yeah, fingers crossed. It's already the next day, and last night I did some more reading. I also read some today already, and I got up to page 152 of Girls of Paper and Fire, which is chapter 15. And so far, I'm really loving the story. I think this might become my favorite book of the month. So yeah, really excited to continue reading. Last night I also started another audiobook, and at first I wanted to read the second book in the Trials of Apollo series, but I don't remember too much of the first one, so I'm rereading that instead. And yeah, it's also not too long, so I should be able to finish it today, hopefully. Last night I also started my Avatar comic, Team Avatar Tales. At first I was a little skeptical because the art style is quite different compared to the show. This actually has different art styles for the different stories, but I'm not minding it too much, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And also the stories have the same vibe as the show, which is really good because this is one of my all-time favorite shows. But yeah, I think I'm going to go outside now for a little bit and hopefully finish this one. We've now come to the end of this vlog, of this 24-hour readathon, so let's wrap up my reading. So I already told you I finished my audiobook for The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the new Hunger Games book, and I already talked a little bit about it, but it was just an okay read. and yeah, I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads. So yeah, I don't regret picking it up, but you know, it's just not amazing. After that, the book I finished was Team Avatar Tales, this comic that I showed you, and I ended up really loving this book. This is actually one of my new favorites, and I already told you that as well, but I was a little skeptical going into this, and yeah. My favorite story, I think, was the one with Toph. I don't know the name of the other guy that's in the story, but I'm going to put it here on the screen. But that was just so hilarious to me, so yeah, I gave it 5 stars. And I give all of the comics 5 stars because it's just so nostalgic. I love the characters, I love the world, I love the magic system, but yeah, this was definitely one of the better ones, so I definitely recommend you picking this one up. Then I started another audiobook, and that was The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle, I think is the name. And yeah, this was a reread for me, and I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it's just a 4-star for me. It's just not on the same level as Percy Jackson, but still 4 stars is really good reading. So yeah, I'm really excited to continue on with the series. So I did not manage to finish this book in the 24-hour period. I started my readathon at 3, but then at around 5, I took a nap for over 3 hours, so I kind of added these at the end, but if you say that's cheating, I'm sorry. I can understand, but yeah, also, I don't know, I didn't want to rush myself, so yeah, sorry if you wouldn't count that as a read. But yeah, I already told you I was really loving the book in the beginning. First, I think 150 pages, really amazing, but then it kind of got a little bit, I don't know, not as good, I think. Not that much happened. I don't know, something was kind of missing for me, but still, I really loved the book. I love the world. It's like the world is so great in my opinion, and I'm really excited to see where this trilogy goes. And yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars. And then also in my additional 3 hours, I finished the Lightning Thief comic, and I liked the comic, but I just wouldn't recommend it for people who haven't read the books. So some parts are just left out, and I think you wouldn't understand everything that was, you know, mentioned in this book immediately. So I think just as a recap, and yeah, just to go back in this world, I think it's really great. I finished this one in one sitting, and yeah, I gave it 4 stars. And if you didn't know, The Lightning Thief was a 5-star read for me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and sticking around to the end. I would really appreciate if you could support my channel by commenting or subscribing. It would mean very much to me. But yeah, don't forget to check my description for petitions you can sign and ways you can donate. See you in my next video. Goodbye.